Class 6, Science, Chapter 13. Fun with Magnets. Animated Science. Introduction. Have you ever been on a roller coaster ride? The roller coaster ride in the amusement park use magnets to move forward and roll around. They also use magnetic brakes in them. Have you seen a long hand of crane lift heaps of iron junk from the junkyard? The long hand of the crane has a magnet attached to it that was picking all the iron from the junkyard. Magnets are used in stickers that we put on doors of refrigerators. Our pencil boxes have magnets fitted in them. Hence, magnets are used in all spheres of our lives. Let's find out about these fascinating magnets in detail. Magnet. Magnets are fascinating objects which have the property of attracting iron. The word magnet has been derived from the word magnesia. Magnets are of two types. Natural magnets. The natural rocks that have the property of attracting iron pieces are called natural magnets. Magnetite, sometimes called lodestone, is a rock that is naturally magnetic. Artificial magnets. The magnets made by man from pieces of iron are called artificial magnets. Some artificial magnets are bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, cylindrical magnet, and ball-ended magnet. Magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Magnetic materials. The materials that get attracted to the magnet are called magnetic materials. Some metallic materials are magnetic while some are not. Example, iron and steel are magnetic, whereas brass, aluminium, copper, tin, etc. are not. Non-magnetic materials. The materials that are not attracted to the magnet are called non-magnetic materials. Example, plastic, rubber, paper, etc. History of magnets. Discovery of magnets. In ancient Greece, there was a shepherd named Magnus who discovered a magnet. He would take his sheep and goats for grazing, and he would carry a stick along with him which had a piece of iron attached to one end. One day, as he was walking over the rocky mountain, he realized that he had to pull hard to free his stick from a rock. The stick was being attracted by the rock. These rocks were given the name magnetite. Magnetite contains iron. Later on, various processes of making magnets from iron pieces were discovered. These magnets are called artificial magnets. Magnetic poles. Poles of a magnet. A magnet has the property of attracting small pieces of iron towards it. If a magnet is brought near a layer of iron fillings, it is found that the end of the magnet attract more iron than the middle part of it. The magnetic forces are highest at the poles. A magnet has two poles, that is, North Pole and South Pole. The two ends of a magnet are called pole. Magnetic properties. Properties of a magnet are: two like poles of a magnet repel each other, while the two unlike poles attract each other. If the north pole of the magnet is brought near the north pole of another magnet, the poles are found to repel each other. Similarly, if the south pole of one magnet is brought near the south pole of other magnet, they are found to repel each other. But if the north pole of one magnet is brought near the south pole of another magnet, they are found to attract each other. A freely suspended bar magnet always comes to rest in the north-south direction. An interesting aspect of magnets is, when suspended by a string, they always align themselves in a north-south direction. For this reason, magnet poles are correspondingly labeled north and south. Finding directions with a magnet. If a magnet is suspended with a thread such that it is free to rotate in a horizontal plane, it sets itself always pointing in the north-south direction. Depending on the direction in which the end of the magnet rests, we can name the poles of the magnet as north and south poles. In older days, travelers and sailors used to finding directions by suspending natural magnets with a thread. Magnetic compass. A magnetic compass consists of a small box with a glass cover on it. A magnetized needle is pivoted in the box, which can rotate freely. The compass also has a dial with directions marked on it. One end of the needle is often marked N for north or colored in some way to indicate that it points towards north. The compass is kept at the place where we wish to know the directions. The needle indicates the north-south direction when it comes to rest. A magnetic compass is used to find directions. Care of magnets. How to retain magnetic properties. Magnets lose their properties if they are heated, hammered, or dropped from some height. All magnets should be kept away from cassettes, mobiles, television, music system, compact disc or CDs, and computer. Magnets become weak if they are not stored properly. Bar magnets. They should be kept in pairs with their unlike poles on the same side. They must be separated by a piece of wood, while two places of soft iron should be placed across their ends. Horseshoe magnets. A piece of iron should be kept across their poles.